The Battle of Singapore, a crucial engagement in the Pacific Campaign of World War II, unfolded between February 8 and February 15, 1942. Singapore, a significant British stronghold, was viewed as an impenetrable fortress, especially against sea assaults. However, the Japanese, led by General Tomoyuki Yamashita, devised a cunning strategy to attack from the north via the Malay Peninsula, exploiting the dense jungles that the Allies considered impassable. Their rapid and aggressive tactics, supported by tanks, bicycles for swift infantry movement, and air superiority, quickly overwhelmed the Allied forces. The campaign began with the Japanese invading Thailand and northern Malaya in early December 1941. Despite fierce resistance, the Allied troops, including British, Indian, Australian, and Malay soldiers, were consistently outflanked and forced to retreat. By late January 1942, the remaining Allied forces had withdrawn to Singapore. The island's defenses, designed to repel sea attacks, were vulnerable from the landward side. General Arthur Percival, the British commander, faced a dire situation with demoralized and outnumbered troops, and insufficient supplies and air support. On February 8, the Japanese launched their assault on Singapore, crossing the Johor Strait and establishing a beachhead. They swiftly advanced, exploiting confusion and poor communication among the Allies. By February 13, the Japanese had captured key positions, including vital reservoirs and supply depots. The Allied resistance crumbled, and on February 15, 1942, General Percival, aiming to avoid further civilian casualties, surrendered. The fall of Singapore dealt a massive blow to British prestige, marking one of the largest surrenders in British military history, with over 80,000 troops taken prisoner. The Japanese occupation of Singapore was brutal, marked by numerous atrocities against the local population and Allied prisoners. Strategically, the loss of Singapore allowed Japan to dominate Southeast Asia, posing threats to India and Australia, and undermining the colonial powers in Asia. This defeat underscored the importance of not underestimating the enemy and relying solely on static defenses. The battle is remembered for its significant human cost and the suffering endured during the subsequent occupation, offering critical lessons in military strategy, leadership, and adaptability in warfare.